I missed my stop. Again. This time I only overshot by 10 blocks instead of 20 blocks. So that's not as bad. But I'm wearing my high heels. I usually wear comfortable shoes and switch out. But today I'm wearing my high heels because I didn't do that. I didn't switch I usually put my high heels inside my bag, and when I leave work I put my comfortable shoes on to commute home. But silly me. Silly me forgot today, just the day that I missed my stop. But it's a nice neighborhood to get lost in, because I'm not really sure where I am. I know I'm on a street parallel to mine, but I don't know how far down at this point. It's a beautiful house. I'm not sure if it's parallel or... These are all mansions. I don't live in a mansion. My parents bought the dinkiest little house on the street. And the part of this area that I live isn't as fancy. I don't live here. This is when you overshoot where I live. You see these kind of houses. But that's okay. But I don't know. I think the street that I just took is not a straight street. It's a winding street, so I might be completely lost. I mean, not completely. I should put on my GPS. That's the good thing about... Now I'm going to walk through the grass. Yeah, because this street is going in a circle. It's twirling. Oh, look, there's that water tower. Remember that a few weeks ago? I think that's the water tower over there. Oh, I better get my GPS on. Remember the last time I missed my bus was Friday the 13th. I didn't miss my bus, I missed my stop. And I was walking home. I'm kind of not sure where I was. And and then I heard a lady screaming for help, remember, and that whole thing happened. So, yeah, if by the end of this street I don't know where I am, I'm going to do the GPS. Because although I love being lost in this neighborhood, I have these high heels. Well, I could go barefoot. I mean, it's so warm. It's not freezing, but it's warm. I mean, it's not... I'm not even thinking straight, obviously. I mean, it's not hot, but it's not freezing. The problem is there's no lights and a car might hit me. There's a car coming. I better get on the grass. Here's one of those big banyan trees. They're all over the place. But, what's this thing? Try not to bounce too much when I walk. See this big banyan tree? I don't know if you can really see it because it's dark. Yeah, I'm going to get my GPS. Hang on, guys. Okay, according to this, I'm a mile away, and it's going to
head northeast on North Greenway Drive toward Madrid Street.
Let me see. Well, I guess I'm going the right way. It's telling me to go north towards Madrid. Okay, I go up and go left. Am I going the right way? God, I wish this guy would leave me alone. He keeps texting me. Oh, okay, I know where I am. I see Coral Gables over there. see over there. Hang on a second. I see over there are the buildings of Coral Gables, so I'll just go there and then I'll know where I am. Okay. So, I'm going to turn that off. Oh, I see. Now Hambra's over to the left. Okay, I know where I am. It's a nice walk. This is where my friend Jim used to walk his dogs. The one who passed away, and now I have his dogs. And he knew everybody over here. He met a lot of people here. And yeah, because he lived nearby here. Like a block or two. I should come over here and walk every day a little bit and get some exercise. Cross over to the sidewalk because it's hard to walk on the grass. Okay. Hang on a second. So, I hope this is focused. Let's see how close I can get. Pretty bright. Yeah, it's full. I didn't realize that. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's see if we could see the man on the moon. Oh, I can't hold it still. Sorry, guys. It's trying to focus. Get any closer? Oh, I'm as close as I can get. Anyway, from so close, when I pull it in so close, it's hard to hold the camera steady. Yeah, and I'm moving too much. It's hard to film and walk. Plus, I'm using the same arm that I've got my purse on. So I'm gonna eat a plate of crunchy veggies. I'm craving them. Oh, that's an automatic light. And well, I emailed this place. I don't know what it is. I even forget the name of it. It's like a friend of mine posted about it on Facebook, so I clicked on it because it looked interesting. It's sort of, I don't know if it's a religious cult though. I gotta be more informed about it. So the lady called me, so I clicked on it and it said, oh, if you're interested in joining our group, So I wrote to the, I filled out an online form. It's called, it begins with a B, some kind of group that was established by a lady. She was born in the 20s. It's sort of like I don't know if it's religious or what it is, but anyway, it looks really inviting. And that's the thing, I do get pulled in, not by religion. I'm still an agnostic. I probably will always be an agnostic, but when I'm feeling particularly vulnerable and lonely, I seek out religious people and religion. I've always done that. And just to be near the peace, churches are very peaceful and you can find solace in churches. I can't believe it's so difficult, you know. Everything is so difficult when you're by yourself. I mean, if I had a man in my life, like a serious relationship, we could buy a house together. It would cost me half as much. We would co-sign. I mean, I couldn't do that with my husband because he was always in debt and always getting me into debt, paying off his debts. But if I were to find a responsible person, you know, I could actually have a life. So yes, in part it's because I get lonely and I want to have a relationship, but in part it's financial. Anyway. Or I could just keep living in my parents' garage and just thank the Lord I have a place to live. You know, but it's just really humiliating. Oh, here's my street. That's good. Now I gotta walk down. I think that house is for sale. I mean, I can't afford it, obviously. I just found out today, but even so, I'm a real estate agent and I could bring people to see the house. Yeah, it's for sale. That guy, Oscar Arellano, is the real estate company. He's got a few places listed in Coral Gables. Gotta put my phone away. Hang on a second. Put my phone and my glasses away. That person stopping. Am I about to get kidnapped? That would be, oh, these parties. He's pulling into his driveway. I don't want to be too conspicuous. Quite sure what I'm filming. I'm trying to keep the camera still. My dogs are going to be super happy when I get home. One day I had filmed, but it was daytime and it was really nice. You hear the crickets? Crickets. What is that? Is that like a bird or something? You hear that? It's like... I don't know if it's a bird or some kind of insect. It sounds like a bird, but that's not a owl. It's interesting, when I filmed in Argentina, there were other type of sounds, the types of birds that are from down there. I should put together a video of different birds that I've heard throughout the world. Well, just basically in 2 countries. But the birds you find in both places Monk parakeets and pigeons are everywhere. They're sort of the kind of adaptable birds that you find all over the world. Pigeons are in every single country, every single, and so are monk parakeets. You'd think parakeets would want warm weather, but you find monk parakeets up north in New York City too. They're almost as popular as pigeons, and they talk. They're really cute. They're not in any danger of extinction. Quaker parakeets. But I love all animals. I love pigeons too. I know that they're supposed to be dirty, but and I'm not eating, I'm still eating fish and dairy and eggs, but I feel guilty every time I eat one. Especially when I eat when I eat a fish, and I'm really feeling bad about the milk and cheese now, because I know what they do to the poor cows to make them produce milk. And the chickens, I told my father, I don't eat that many eggs, but the ones I eat, I'm telling my father to buy the free-range chicken eggs, where the chickens are not in those cages. They're natural, but they're more expensive. But they're free-range. The chickens are allowed to run around and lay eggs where they want, and so they're more expensive, but that's okay. I don't eat that many that, in my position, I can afford it. I can understand if you're a family of 4 or 6 people, it's hard to be vegan. It's hard, it's expensive. But unless you have your own little organic farm, but, if you're a single person, even me on my low, I don't have enough money to get a home loan, but I certainly can afford to buy free-range eggs, because a dozen eggs would last me, let's see, if I eat 2 a week even, but I don't even eat that many. How many months is that? It's like 2 months. Let's see, 4, it's 3 months. 2 a week would be, 6 weeks. Okay, and if I ate less than 2 a week, it would be even longer. It would be almost 2 months. A dozen eggs could last me 2 months. So I can afford the free-range eggs. And it's hard to get all your nutrients if you don't eat something like eggs or fish. It's possible, but you have to really, really be vigilant and make sure that you're getting all your nutrients, because it's easy to miss them. Whereas, if you're eating a little bit of eggs or fish, or, if you're a meat eater, you don't need that much, but with only a little bit of meat, you can get the nutrients you need. Or you could trade it off. But it is my street, but I'm way down many blocks, so. But at least I won't get lost. If I keep going straight, I'll get to my house. I just wish that, I wish so many things, but at this age, I'm probably not going to get what I wish for. You wish your whole life, you never get it, so. I just, it's Fridays. It's Friday, so I always get a little down on Friday. And then, Monday I get happy again, because I know I'm going to work, I've got stuff to do. I'm like the opposite of, sometimes I don't feel like going to work, I'll admit, but I like my job, and it gives me a purpose. And, it's nice. It gives you pride to work and get a paycheck, even if it's not that big. But I think I'm going to have to, at some point, I'm going to have to muster up the courage to tell them I need to either start working full-time. Because if I were to work full-time, I could definitely afford. It would be double what I'm earning now. I have a decent hourly wage. I could actually live on that if it were a full-time job, but because I can't do Uber. I mean, yeah, I could do Uber. I could do a lot of things to make money, and I'm not doing them. So, but Uber really, I got rear-ended on South Beach back in, was it July or? Anyway, I don't know if I ever told you guys that, but I got rear-ended on South Beach, and it was the other guy's fault, so they had to pay for the damages and stuff. But after that, I kind of got spooked about driving Uber, and it was decent money. I might do that again. I mean, it's been a few months. I might do Uber again. I liked it. It was okay. I just shouldn't do it at night. It was a Saturday night. I figure, well, since I don't have anything to do, I may as well drive Uber and see other people enjoying life. But I'm not doing it anymore. South Beach gets crazy on the Saturday. And so people in a rush to get wherever they're partying, and a lot of young people that I find are more impatient about driving than, some old people too. I'm not gonna paint everything with such a broad brush stroke, but I hope this is catching some of the beauty of this little town.